Okie doke. So I got my USPS delivery, and this is a couple of new press sheets that I bought. This will be life magnified. Sorry for a little glare. But anyways, I love this sheet. I already showed, like a video or two ago, the framed sheet that I got of this. What can I say? I like the issue. It's a nice issue. And very beautiful. Seems to be safely packaged. It looks pretty well mint, so I'm quite pleased with it. Let me gently put that somewhere safe. Okay, the next sheet, endangered species. Now, I also thought this was a beautiful sheet. Actually, having it in front of me, I will say that they feel like plastic coated or something, and you can probably tell some of the shine on the actual animals. See how it's not on the background of the stamp, it's just on the animals themselves. They are coated with something. They are definitely smooth, so I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's noticeable, and I wanted to mention that. Same for these fish up here. Wow, this is just a 4-pane sheet, and I like this one too. These are both just really pretty recent releases that I love, and I do have a press sheet collection which is not super sizable but decent, like halfway decent. Yeah, it's been a long time. Actually, I was like, maybe I'm done with press sheets. I don't know if it's worth it. Is it worth it? Well, I guess it just depends on if it's worth it to me, and if I like them. What I always thought too is it'd be a shame, but like if I ever needed the postage, I can just use them. These are valid postage at the end of the day, and but I just like it aesthetically. They're beautiful, smooth, glossy, mwah, beautiful. Okay, so the ones we just saw, life magnified. I think I'll turn this off because of the glare here. Alright, so yeah, life magnified. I got 2 of them, one for use, one to keep, and so I get to pop these open. And then the endangered species, so yeah, these are the 2 press sheets that I just got. You can see them side by side. Pretty cool. I like these, they're very nice. I think that I'm not going to use the endangered species yet, so one of each of these will be put in an album and saved, and I just bought one of these life magnified for use because why not? I think they're gorgeous. All of these actually deserve to be on your envelope. I like these. So the next thing is the final thing as well, and it's the endangered species, what is this called, limited edition booklet with proofs or something. Ironically, I just had it delivered, and I actually had somebody ask me if I had bought this earlier today. I was like, yes, I sure did. That's cool, man. He bought one too, so we're in the same club, buddy. We've both got it. This did take a few days to get here. A little longer than I expected. Maybe it's because the weekend, there's more than a few days. This is like 4 or 5 days or something. Beautiful bird. Let's see if this light can come back on. It'll be too bright for a sec, but so yeah, keep it right there, whatever. So endangered species, beautiful bird. Yes, nice. I'm gonna try to keep this nice as well. Oh, it folds out. Hey, okay. Look at that. Golden-cheeked warbler. Golden-cheeked warbler habitat, like that of many endangered species, is in demand for human uses. It only breeds on but a diagonal strip of Texas hill country. Well, I'm not going to read the whole thing now. I just wanted to share it. Endangered species. This is really nice. Oh my god. This is nice. Whatever they coated the animals with is interesting. You can tell. I think I'll drop that down, actually. Okay. History and the impact and impact the Endangered Species Act. Oh, that whiskey has me burping. Sorry, y'all. Enduring focus wildlife conservation on stamps. That is a nice part about stamps. Now there's the endangered species sheet. Talks about our natural bounty and the unique, irreplaceable wildlife. And these stamps focus on 20 animals that represent species currently protected by the ESA. It's an ever-changing list, yada yada. We'll keep going. I am actually going to sit down and read this at my leisure. I just want to enjoy it to its maximum. So yeah, they're going to go through, I think, all of the different animals. And lace-suntail is some kind of duck. Rarest duck in the northern hemisphere. Jeez. We have a black-footed ferret. So they're going to teach you a little, you're going to learn about them. This is beautiful. Florida panther, really? Man, I bet you we're encroaching upon their habitat just so far that these animals cannot hang in there. Oh, what a shame. It's like goes against Darwinism, you know. It's not really these species' fault, I'm sure, a lot of them, that they're disappearing. It's our fault. And without big brains and opposable thumbs, they can't compete. Thick-billed parrot. Okay, so they're going to run through all the different animals. Garter snake. I used to catch those when I was a kid. I have like fond memories of messing around with those snakes. Oops. Mexican gray wolf. Out of water's prairie chicken. That thing looks wild. I've never seen anything like that chicken. What the heck? What a funky looking chicken. Desert bighorn sheep. Some bird. Okay. I don't want to dwell on this. I just wanted to share it. Just look through it real quick. So, talk about the photographer. Stamp design. Stamp production and printing. And are these the proof sheets tucked neatly in the back? I have got to take a look at these. We're all going to take a look here. Let's see. It's in great shape, all beautiful. Endangered Species Limited Edition. I'm number 820. That's it? There's 4,000, right? Of 4,000. So I can't believe that more people aren't buying this. Come on now. I thought it was sweet. Endangered Species, they have a nice wax paper or something. Maybe glassine, I'm not sure. It feels like wax paper. So these are the sheets. And so, I'm not going to lie, I bought it because I wanted it. And it's a limited edition. And so these are all just proof sheets. I don't even know what I got, you guys. How ridiculous is that? They all look exactly the same. I'm trying to figure out what's different. I'm looking at the numbers, the serial numbers down at the bottom. They're all the same. So these are just proof sheets is the idea. They look like completed sheets. They say Forever USA. Does this say anything on the... No. So they just gave me a buttload of those sheets. Holy crap, if I knew that, I still would have bought the other one. I want to keep this complete. Okay, these must be the proof sheets. Wow. Crazy. Well, No color. This is cool. Keep, keep them all separated. Wow, this is so cool. Wow. Totally different proofs. I had an immediate flashback of a Canadian beaver stamp proof that I had that I sold, but it was yellowy like this, and I didn't quite understand what the heck a proof was. I was like, what is this proof business? So these don't have dividers, but, oh, they do. I see it. Couldn't even tell it was on there. Huh. So they try it with different shades. Here's pink. This is super cool. I like this. Very neat. And blue. Wow. I'm happy camper. I like all of this a lot. Well, I was thinking, I've been doing 2 stamp albums per video. And what I thought about for kind of the future here is perhaps it would be more appropriate, instead of doing 2 albums video, I just do a video. Each album gets its own video. But this will depend upon the size of the albums. And so, if they're teeny tiny little albums, we can do several video. But if it's a bigger album that's dedicated to a certain country or countries, then perhaps it deserves its own video. So I'm going to try and be like that from now on as we move through the remainder of these boxes. Bigger albums, they get their own video. And I think I'll just keep it like that. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, let's move right on, guys. I wanted to share these, and then we're going to jump into an album. But before we jump into an album, hold on. Found some random stamps at the bottom of the box. Nothing special, right? But look at that. A completely mint rock and roll rhythm and blues booklet, unopened. I can, see all the pretty little stamps sitting in there. All mint and gorgeous. How cool. I don't know where this fell out of. And actually noticing just the smallest tear there, but whatever. Nearly mint. What the heck? Yeah, so this is cool. There are different issues in here. It's not just Elvis. I see other singing faces. Don't forget to check the bottom of the box, huh? Alright, let's jump into the album. For sure now. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got. What do we say? Belgium and the Belgian Congo. Okay. Let's check her out. Wow. Looks good. So, right back at it, huh? Number 7 is imperforate. It's actually really nice. You have, well, this one is a little bit out of place, but it's missing number 6. Maybe this is 6. 76 cancel, so like 1876, no doubt. This one says number 32. I'm not sure why it's there at the beginning. Number 18. Nice dotted cancel. I love that. Lokeren. 1883 cancel. Wow, that's pretty. I like that cancel. Love it. The year is clearly legible here. Nice. So early Belgish. 37. Yeah, I don't think I'll spend like way too much time on each page. I know I always say that, but I would like to pick up the pace a little bit. Wow, that's imperfect. Aniline color. It says that actually on all 3 of these. Oh, it's not imperfect. It is They're a booklet stamp, which I doubt, I would be surprised. Or the perfs have been cut off. I doubt it's a booklet stamp. I don't know, but I feel like that's probably a bit early for booklets. I don't know actually when booklets came about. Yeah, I mean, really nice page. Some of these have flaws. This seems to be pretty normal for this. This guy, yellowish paper, grayish paper. This one he wrote aniline color as well. Wow. Looks like we go from the coat of arms to a portrait design. These are not perfectly organized, are they? See, he went 65, then number 47, then 66. There's actually a lot of 66s. These are all 66s, apparently. Something's going on here. 66 with tab. 66 with tab. I like that. I have seen these before. I think having a tab makes a slight difference there. Yeah, but like these are all labeled 66, but that can't be because these are different designs. So something's going on there. It's a little bit mixed up, but anyway. Kind of smeared cancel. A lot of these are pretty good strikes on these cancels. Yeah, a lot of these have the tab too. Cool. Some duplicates. I have a loose tab. Alright. Some stamps running wild. Yeah, okay. I do like the strikes. I wonder if the Belgians simply had some sort of cancellation device that was just a little bit better quality than some other countries. 86, still with the tab. Got some with, some without. Portraits. Whoops, dude. Don't bend the freaking stamp. What's wrong with me? So those are pre-cancels there. Crap. I bent the stamp a little bit. You guys see that? Like, not much. This looks pretty good, but dude, gotta be careful. Holy crap. So, hot air balloons. That's cool. Yeah, so we're in the 200s here. Let's keep cruising. So Belgium and then the Belgian Congo. You know, this does look pretty much, this page is ordered properly. I don't see anything out of order, so these are all nice. Man, he puts them so close together in this book. I don't like that. When I pull the stamp out, I can feel the perfs rubbing against other perfs. I hate that. That's a bummer. But it is neatly organized, so I'll let him off the hook. So we got redrawn with smaller numbers and lettering, so different issues here. Seen these a lot. Cool. You know, regular common commemoratives and definitives. So. Not bad, not bad. We're in the 500s. I'm going to make this one short and sweet for real this time, huh? You see my pace? I don't know. As I've been looking through all of these albums, I feel like I have been kind of cementing again in my brain, you know. Like I like some of these, and I make longer videos when I pull them out and look at them, which I don't mind whatsoever. But yeah, I'm just kind of scanning it, even though I'm missing. You can't see all the stamps, you know. You can't see everything. Um, I'm just looking at it objectively at this point. Yeah, definitives, commemoratives. I mean, it is what it is. This is neat. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer or something, but yeah. I really, instead of going, I guess, so deep and trying to really look at everything this album, I just want to browse through and get an idea. Okay, darn. I've been looking at this loose stamp this whole time. It's been driving me nuts. I was hoping that it would go here, but it doesn't. Romania, so I'll get that out of here. Yeah, I kind of want to, I just don't want it to be such a slow pace is all. I keep having this thought that I'm going to order Mexican tonight. We'll see. I forgot to shut off my diffuser. Sorry if you guys hear that kind of sound. Maybe you guys can't. Yeah, it's actually not a diffuser. I got a nebulizer. It constantly releases, well, about every 45 seconds it runs for like a minute or something like that. And releases essential oils into the air. I like it quite a bit. Although it does get expensive buying essential oils. My God. It's a big bottle in that thing I got, and it's pretty, like, it takes a long time to run through a bottle, but to buy like a big bottle of essential oils is surprisingly expensive. I just used vanilla, and that smelled great. And then I'm on lavender now. My hope was that it was going to be so strong that it would just, my whole apartment would just smell amazing. Well, it doesn't really get my whole apartment, but it definitely makes, when I'm sitting here at my computer and my desk, it makes the whole area smell great, so that's nice. These are nice. They look, I mean, just to be in good shape. It's great. They were in the 1500s. Made it to semi-postals. B25 is the first. Let's take it out and look at it. I wonder if the little red cross is what makes that a semi-postal, because it sure looks quite similar to other issues we saw earlier on. B144. He wrote these, he made these pages like he was expecting to get all these. So yeah, this lady must have died, right? Black border. B174. Don't know who she is, but mother and child. Got a happy little camper there. She's a girl. Semi-postals. Continued on. Sue Sheet semi-postal. When I hit this vaporizer, it kind of changes my voice a little. It's weird. It must be that the vapor is a different density than regular air, so that affects the way my voice sounds. Right? Just like when you inhale helium. Right? Come on, get straight. So yeah, we're just continuing on with semi-postals. There's a nice selection. It definitely is missing some, but cool rhino. That brings back sad memories. I saw recently something about the last white rhino in existence. It was a picture of it, and the guy was sitting there butting heads with the rhino. So sad. What it must be. Well, I guess the rhino probably wouldn't know, you know. But just the concept that there he is, the last one. That's sad. Bummer. Kind of related to that endangered species issue we saw earlier. Bummer, man. The last guy, he has no idea, I'm sure. Once he dies, that's it. Unless we were to clone them. Yeah. Anywho. Just a bunch of nice semi-postal sheets. That's pretty cool. Wow, geez. Huge semi-postal section here. Try to move these over a little. Some kind of goober. I'll leave that. Don't feel like dealing with it. I am curious what this design is. It's actually pretty cool. Air post. It is. Oh, this is CB1. Air post semi-postal. First issue. Wow, great shape. Beautiful. Very nice to see. Postage dues. You know, as I look more through more albums, I definitely realize that I have an affinity for back of book. I like the back of book stuff, even though most people don't collect that. I like back of book stuff. I think it's interesting to me. J6, another postage due. Yeah, just numerals. Tax stamp. There's like a serial number here. Official. Okay, one military stamp. I wonder what indicates that it's a military stamp. Maybe the B symbol? Then we start with... well, he has an MQ one. Huh. And then we start with official. So this is the first... It says official number 1, or 01. Yeah, right there. Some kind of cancel on there. What is going on? Okay, so the officials go and go. We got some portraits and other designs, and that's our official section. Continued. All right. Yeah, the more that I look at these, I really do think that this circled B is probably the way that Belgium indicates official stamps. I could be wrong, but oh my gosh! And then I feel like I've seen these like a trillion times. Excuse me. Actually, these horizontal ones, rather. It says number P10. So, isn't that a newspaper stamp? Is that what that is? I would have to look it up. But, yeah, I've seen that style of Belgian stamp. That, like, same square cancel. Look at it's on everything. It's, like, everywhere. P and then Q. Darn it. This is going to bother me. Let me look this up. Okay, so P are newspaper stamps. So, that would be those. And Q is parcel post and railway stamps. So I forgot about that. I've looked that up before. Just completely forgot. Parcel post and railways. So that means that if I really knew anything about Belgium, I'm like, maybe I could say, oh, Renex, that's a, railway, or, I'd be able to tell. Fortunately, I don't, but it's cool to see because there's different names, So I'm assuming they're different railways. It's pretty cool. So continued on cues here, parcel post and railway. Well, this one actually says Anvers Central. See, so I would feel confident to say that's probably a railway. Actual railway cancel. Could be wrong. Like Central Station, right? Okay. So we got some mint, some used. This is cool. I like that. Continued. Man, big long section here. More of the same. Continued on again. Even more. Wow, this page is littered with these. Holy moly. Impressive. Wow, we saw this in another video recently. Well, maybe a week or two ago. I remember it. I don't think it had this surcharge on it, this blue 4. But I was like, what the heck is that? I think it was when I was sorting a grab bag or something. I'm not sure. But I came across that and I remember saying, Colas Postal? Like, what is this? The Brussels down at the bottom center in that little white box should have been my clue that it was Belgium. Yeah, it was there. Okay. So, oh my god, I just been a perf. Oh, whatever. Jeez, man. Gotta be a little bit more careful here. Man. Ugh. Get in there, buddy. Come on now. Okay. Jeez. Don't bend perfs. So, even more. Alright, well, let's just keep cruising. Move this a little, maybe. Okay. Man, big section. Wow. We're in the Q300s now. I cannot believe that this guy took the time to do all this just for these Belgian parcel post railway stamps. Wow. Nice. This is nice. Man, I just don't know if I would keep this. Pline. That's kind of cool. Whatever that means. Flimsy does not want to go back. Get in there, buddy. Okay. Sleep soundly. Moving on, block of 4. Belgium Congo. These are just. This is it. To be switched. Okay. This binder's pretty full. B110. So these are semi-postals. I see it. Yep. 25 plus 25. Block of 4. Belgian Congo. Neat. What is that? Local tax stamp. Look at that thing. He's got it protected. Local tax stamp. Cool. Let's see. So we'll start up here though. Just looking at them. So what was that? Number 40 something he wrote. 46. A couple of on paper stamps there. 68 looks like 46, but surcharged. Yeah, that's cool. Isabethville. boy, that just reminded me of, what was that movie? Pleasantville. I actually really like Pleasantville. I thought it was a really good movie. I kind of always liked that movie. These are postage dues. Let's take a look at one of these. Pretty standard design. Okay. They're all mint, he says. Catalog 734 to 36A. A couple of Sue sheets here, flowers. And that does it. Huh. Well, there's all that. That's a fairly comprehensive book. Nice binder. Nice album. Good stuff. Good stuff. They're all so similar. This guy just did every one of these with these manila stock pages the same way. And of course, yeah, like my favorite pages are usually the first, earliest stamps. But yeah, what a beautiful, neat, organized collection, cataloged, and even though it's not perfectly organized, that's fine. Who am I to judge somebody on being perfect and perfectly organized? I mean, Christ, just look at like my big worldwide album. That thing's mixed up, so yeah. I think it's a large majority of his collection is clearly organized, and it's very nice to see that. I like that. I kind of envy that. I just have so many stamps. My collection is not perfectly organized. One of the binders I saw recently, I haven't shared yet, was a China binder, and it wasn't. I can't remember exactly. It wasn't quite exactly so much Imperial China. I think there was some, but it had a bunch of Republic of China, and I was thinking about making a China album, but I kind of wanted to buy one that was like a hingeless album. So if any of you guys have suggestions about, I might have to get multiple albums, but I don't know if Imperial China is grouped into one album with the Republic of China, or if they have to be separate. But if you guys have any suggestions about good albums for China that are hingeless, let me know. I'd really appreciate that. So anyways, that was it. We did multiple things this video, but we only looked at one album. That was the plan. Anyway, I think I'm going to order some nachos. How's that sound? Pretty good? Yeah. Nachos it is. I got to file away all these new stamps that I've gotten, and this finishes the third box. So finally we can move on to the next box. I'll be completely candid with you guys. Again, I took a box to work, opened it up, and looked at all of the stamps. Well, all of the albums. I breezed through them at work, just kind of like this. We didn't spend too much time, so I'm having a little chit chat here, but good box. Some duds as far as I'm concerned. I'll show you guys. And then there was one binder that I just totally loved. Oh man, huge mix of countries, awesome stamps, early issues. I was like, what? So you just never know. As we move through this guy's collection, we'll see more and more. And some of it's bound to be poor, some of it's bound to be good. But yeah, when I find those good ones, I'm just a happy freaking camper, man. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. I'll see you later. See ya.